Presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari, the Federal Executive Council critically examined the submission by the Ministry of Finance and approved its recommendations in respect of the Eurobond transaction parties. Consequently, Citigroup, Standard Chartered Bank, Stanbic IBTC, White & Case, Bueno Godalu, and Africa Practices Communications were formally engaged to run any Eurobond issuance program of government for the next 3 years. The $1 billion Eurobond is part of the 2016 capital budget financing commencing in January next year.
We are confident that we'll be able to complete these transactions expediently. There's already significant interest. The oil price stability obviously is helping us. Currently, there's quite a bit of demand for emerging market paper. Nigeria's paper currently is trading around the 7 to 8% mark. So we're expecting to get quite a competitive pricing on the issuance program, which, as I said, is to be used for the purposes of funding capital projects as part of the 2016 budget.
Already, the minister said a certificate of no objection has been obtained from the Bureau of Public Procurement for the appointment of the transaction parties selected through a competitive open tender process. Also approved by the Council is the amendment to the Gazette of the establishment of Hydrocarbon Pollution Restoration Project, HYPREP. This is to ensure more inclusiveness and transparency in the renewed commitment by the Buhari administration to the cleanup of the Niger Delta, beginning with the Ogoni land.
Why is this so important? Well, what we have said is in the past Gazette did not put in place some of the governing structures that we need, like the governing board, like the board of trustees, or a structure there that would be held accountable for the enormous amount of money that is already available to spend, but additional monies that we can leverage from the money that we have that is being offered by different partners to come into cleaning up and then dealing with the livelihoods after.
The minister said the rollout program is to take off next year with the construction of a center of excellence, the Integrated Soil Treatment Center, as well as the empowerment of women in the contaminated areas.
And so we have to find better ways of speaking with communities, but also ensuring that livelihoods of women are not affected. We are also speaking to many of the young people there, and we've had some good feedback from those who are interested in being part of the rollout of the cleanup of the Ogoni land in the new year.
Youth and Sports raised the issue today.
The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Muhammad, who coordinated the media briefing, said the current hostility between the Queens of African football, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, and the nation's football authorities was also brought up at the council meeting and gave the assurance that issues of concern are being looked into. From the State House, Adeosun, NTA News.